My ponies would like me to go out and give them attention, not just give you attention, don't they? I can't move you because you just look too cozy. We've ended up just putting makeup on in order to film a Pilates video. Tabletop dancer, wasn't it?
We will see actually breathed in.
No, I was going to say it's going to be jealous, but people, but not me. I'm not pregnant, by the way. Disclaimer. Oh. Yeah, your light's a lot better than mine. Does it come up as this? Mine's a cheapie from Amazon. Yours is natural. Natural light. I will admit I've also been delaying ending this vlog because I really don't know what to say or how to end it. That's about all I can say. Just stay safe, sending positive vibes. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now, I'm not going to lie, and I don't want to sound too doom and gloom, but I have delayed starting this weekend's vlog because, if I'm honest, I'm not really sure what to say. I don't want to and ah, and I don't want to sound too depressing. I want to be positive, but it is a struggle after the week that we have all had. Everything just feels so surreal at the moment. I put a post up on Instagram stories last night, and like I said, I don't want to be doom and gloom. I want to be positive. I want to continue to create content that motivates and inspires people. So with that, I put a post up on Instagram last night, and I am now in my car. Oh, there's my makeup because I needed to put some makeup on to make myself feel a little bit alive. Oh, that wasn't meant to happen. In my gym attire, ready, oh gosh, Tina, ready to head to my mummy's to film with my mat a Pilates video. According to Instagram stories, that is what you guys would like, and if you guys would like it, I am happy to film it. I will admit, my mum has tried to convince me to do Pilates for a lot of years. She is, let's turn the engine off, we're not going anywhere for a minute or two. She is a fully qualified Pilates instructor. Obviously, well not obviously, but she is self-employed, so that means she's currently not working because she mainly does all of her work from a private physiotherapist, which has a studio where she does her Pilates. So unfortunately, she's not able to work at the moment due to the coronavirus. I'm sure I don't need to state the reasons why. So I was going to head up and help her anyway, because she needs to learn how to do things online, live Insta, live Facebook, Zoom, things like that. Thanks, Olivia. Podcast that I did with Olivia the other day was on Zoom, so Olivia said yes, that's what she's started to do. If you haven't seen, Olivia is now doing virtual lessons, not virtual, yeah, virtual. You know, basically if somebody films you and you have earpieces in, you can do that via Zoom. So I'm going to head to mum and see if we can figure out how she can do Pilates via Zoom too. And whilst there, I am going to have a go at Pilates and attempt to film some of the exercises that she feels are beneficial to horse riders, because we all know that we need a strong core when riding, and Pilates is excellent for assisting in achieving that. Like I said, I haven't done it before. I've done some stretches and exercises because I get a bad back. I've got a protruding disc between L4 and L5. Thankfully, it's not playing up at the moment and hasn't for almost 2 years. Touch wood. So let's hope Pilates doesn't affect that. It shouldn't. I've got to take it easy. I've got to just do things slowly. Like in the gym the other day, I was trying to do sit-ups, and sit-ups are a no-go because my back is so defensive. It won't let me flex like that. Anyway, long story short, let's go and film the Pilates video, get it online so that you guys can have a go at it. If you do try it, please give me a tag and share, because this is a little out of my comfort zone, filming things like this. But as I said, I do want to continue to try and make content that you guys still enjoy whilst we're all going through such a surreal time. I'm actually heading into work now as well. We are still currently open, we're still currently working, and the reason for that is, although we're not NHS doctors or actual frontline public service, so to speak, we do our work in the motor trade, fix and keep on the road all of the ambulances. So I am assuming that we are going to be working for as long as possible because obviously the mechanics are needed to keep the ambulances on the road, as well as other cars, doctors' cars, 111 people cars. 111? Yeah, that is the one. Anyway, I'm blabbing. I'm going to work because I've got this week has been like just madness at work. So although it's Saturday and I don't normally work Saturdays, I'm going to work now to try and catch up on a little bit so that Monday isn't too chaotic, and then I am heading to Mummy's to get this video film for you guys. I'm sorry it's not a horsey vlog this weekend. The wind, I don't know if you can hear it, is hideous outside, so I'm not even going to break. There's no point. I mean, I don't want to risk riding Banksy in this weather because I know what he can be like, and there's just no point putting the risk of having a much higher chance of having a fall, and then in turn you're going to be putting strain on the NHS if you were to end up in hospital with a silly accident due to a silly fall. So we all know they can happen at any time. I'm not saying I'm not going to ride at all, but I'm obviously just going to eliminate the times where it's more likely that something could happen. We definitely do need to keep riding to keep our head healthy, but also normal exercise that we can do at home in our front rooms is something that's going to be hugely beneficial to us all too. So that is why I'm going to head up to Mummy's and get a video filmed for you guys that hopefully you'll benefit from, and hopefully I will benefit from too. So off we go.
Lights out, hearts beating faster in a minute. I'm high on slow dancing with you. 1, 2, 3, keep it going, last forever. All blacked out, then flying with you. I don't care that my mind's gone insane and my heart will burst into flames. No, I don't care about the heartache and pain, just don't let the memories fade. We know we are lost.
So I've just arrived at Mummy's, and first things first, food. We're both starving. What time is it?
And you have to say hello to your cat.
I've said hello to the cat. There's Rascal. He was my old cat, but he lives with Mummy now. And what time is it, Mum? It's quite late. I ended up at work for longer than I anticipated, hence now starving. But we are going to go upstairs and see which room has the best light in order to attempt to film the Pilates video. But first of all, I'm going to inhale this. This room definitely doesn't have the best light. This is very dark. It's a dark old house, isn't it, Mummy?
Yes.
Yes. And then I've also got some other questions for you. Somebody else has asked about whether Pilates... What? You haven't tidied? Pilates exercises for pregnant ladies. Don't get any... What? Am I allowed in?
But don't film it because I haven't tidied up.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done my hair.
We'll eat our lunch and then start again.
Yeah.
I love how we've ended up just putting makeup on in order to film a Pilates video. Who knows where I get it from? Is that what you bought last week when we went shopping?
Yeah.
What is it? Benny Tint. Benny Tint. I put that on my cheeks too. Although I'm sure they're going to look rosy with exercise in a minute.
Oh, definitely. We'll get the blood flowing.
Yeah, they're a bit too rosy at the moment. Mum's just said whilst I was looking for old photos, because she wanted to say what she used to do in her earlier years, that she found some youth in your youth, yeah, when you were a tabletop dancer, wasn't it? In the Isle of Man. Not a tabletop. Oh, okay.
Under the table.
She found some badges that well, not one, that I earned when I was little. And look, one of them on the top here is Girl Guide, because I was in the brownies for a little bit, wasn't I? But I hated it because you had to wear a skirt, and I was a proper tomboy. But you managed to get me in culottes, I think, didn't you? Do you remember that tantrum I had once when you bought me shoes with dolphins on?
Yes, I do.
I think you left me at Tesco's. She's getting changed. I do remember. It's funny the things that you do remember from your childhood. Certain things you do remember and certain things... Oh, look. And look what's behind me. Photos from our first ever ski holiday. Just seen that in the background. I remember all of that, but that's only just over a year ago. Robbie and Mark, Mummy. All of us. Me and Mum. Mwah. Mum and Mark. All the lights are very good. Oh, and that was Christmas Day. Are you ready, Mummy? Oh, and a happy husband, look. Woohoo! That husband that took me 10 years to persuade to go skiing.
And now
Nice.
wants to... How about
So you weren't a tabletop dancer?
under the table?
What are the headphones for?
So I don't have to listen to you.
Charming. Are you advertising? Are you trying to get sponsored by Bose? Are they Bose? Bang & Olufsen? Bose? B&O?
Beats
Oh, even
Solo.
Beats. Solar. Oh, different make altogether. Right, we're not doing well here. Come on then.
Right.
The best light in the house, we've decided, is in Mum's bedroom. So we're going to set up, and then obviously I'm going to include little bits in this vlog, but we're going to make an actual whole separate video, aren't we, Mum? So that you can send it to some of your customers that you can no longer see. Yes?
That will keep them busy.
Why? Got your phones on. Look at Mum's horsey. What's he called? Oh, I'm just going to make that up now.
Florence.
No, he's not called he. How can a he be called Florence?
Well, what's the male version? He was
It's
born-
Joey out of Warhorse.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to set the GoPro 360 up too so that we can try and get different angles of footage. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with it or where I'm putting it, but it's clever how it does that, and it's got its own built-in tripod. Just where to put it is the decision to make. Possibly over here. So we're ready to go. Or we think we are. Ready, Mum?
I've just got to do this. Oh, no, I won't do that now. Right here, let's be ready to go when I'm ready to go. Do you know what you're talking about or not?
Pilates.
Yeah, but is it for you or is it for horse riders?
Both. What would you like it to be for? Oh, pregnant people, but not me. I'm not pregnant, by the way. Disclaimer.
Oh.
Oh, oh, stop it!
Wonder, little baby. I like babies.
No, we're going to start a whole fresh vlog. Right, we're going to insert some into this. Right, and now we're going to start a whole fresh video so that you can use it for your clients too, and so that new people know what we're talking about from word go. Yes?
Right. Hello, Tina. I believe you're interested in Pilates at long last.
At long last, how many years has it taken?
Well, I started in 2005, so I added up.
15 years.
Yes.
What did we say about Rob and skiing? Would have been better if he started 10 years ago.
And
Same applies for me in Pilates?
Yeah.
Okay, so hi guys and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, this is not the normal type of video that we make.
Discarding Tina's ample breast, you do about 8
dinner plates.
and back your headphones here. And you're going to now keep your feet firmly on the floor. Generally your head would be looking straight ahead. Move your weight forward towards knees, towards really lower down by pulling in your abdominal, dropping upper and then coming down. And hold underneath, extend the legs to the ceiling to get the stretch. Okay. In fact, let's bring you up, Tina, gently into sitting. Literally room for your nose to breathe. Now, when you're lying down, I want you to feel relaxed at first. If I ask you now to lengthen your space with you, if you're not feeling it by purely lengthening your spine, I want your wrinkles coming back down with the head. You're working into the scapula here and you're moving on from that one if you're happy with that one. Relax, release. Wide across the lower back, head held up in line with the rest. Breathe out. I want you to draw your abdominals in and curve. When it's vital, you back a little.
So we fade in the rhythm. So we fade in the rhythm. Such a masterpiece in the spotlight. Makes me feel so good inside.
Either sit on
Oh,
the pillow
baby,
or
don't
stand.
ever
Drag your feet back, squeeze your, and then lower the hips, the other leg. So she's remember hip on hip, foot on foot, knee on knee. And she softly bends the lower leg as she straightens her top leg.
That was hard work, Mummy. That was like torture.
Well, I'm glad you know that Pilates isn't for wimps.
Wimps. No, it's not.
We've only just started.
Oh.
But there's an awful lot you can do, and it's really important to do it properly. You know, just
slowly,
with riding.
Slowly, definitely.
You don't just bounce around. It's not the fastest you can go. It's not just because you didn't come off. It's doing it properly, and that's where you'll be working the muscles correctly. You'll be gaining the strength and flexibility that you want to improve.
Definitely a lot harder than it looks. If you've just been watching that and not actually taking part in it, then I challenge you to give it a go.
Yeah. I think you know, because you go to the gym and you do lots of fast things.
Yeah, like actually I'm not dripping in sweat, but all my muscles are sore.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So if they're sore, you just need to do it again tomorrow.
Do it more often, yeah. Just come for videos, that's all life is about. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Mark's not hiding.
And you didn't do this.
Mum! That's because I can't. Bye. I'm now home and massively wishing that I did the chores this morning because I've got to do them now. And it's still blinking freezing out here, blowing a hoolie. Hey Nets needs stuffing. Bus needs feeding. You were there, I saw you then. You want your food? Oh, he's empty. Oh, I've got the one that Mum gave me. I've got some sardines, I think it was, for you. Would you like them? Should I get them for you? And yeah, struggling with enthusiasm, not gonna lie. Feeling shattered, even though I haven't done that much today, aside from my little Pilates session. I'm hoping that, oh hi Banks! I'm hoping that video comes out okay. It's, when you're not used to filming something like that, it just feels a bit strange doing it because you're not really sure like how to plan it or what angles to film from or, hiya! Every single time. What is it with coming in Banksy's stable and rolling? Why is that so rewarding? Oh, you'll get stuck if you do it against the wall, mate. Don't do that. You silly sausage. Get out. Why are you so wound up today? In your stable, please. In your stable. In your stable. In your stable. Come on. In here, come in. What are you doing? Get in. Come on, in your stable. In. It's now a fair few hours later, which makes it hello fresh o'clock. And Robbie's cooking. It was meant to be my turn tonight, but
Robbie's cooking again.
But Robbie's cooking again. He knows he does the best job of it. To be fair though, we're having lentil veggie chilli, and I have made that before and done it quite successfully. But as I was upstairs editing the Pilates video, you offered to do it, baby, didn't you? And it is now more than ever, we're feeling grateful for having HelloFresh, aren't we? Apparently I'm being too loud. Because everything arrives in the right quantities. You don't have to worry about going to the supermarket. I went to the supermarket quickly on my way home from Mum's because we needed some bread and all the shelves were indeed empty. I did manage to get a nice bread for us to have with our dinner. We don't normally have additional things alongside the HelloFresh because it is plenty of food, but it's a treat. It's Saturday night. It's like Saturday night takeaway rather than just have the healthy meal. Easy one, isn't it, baby? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you want me to get out of the way?
Yeah, go clear off.
Clear off. He's got his pans ready. Okay, I'll clear off. I'll carry on editing. Love you. Not gonna lie, I love HelloFresh because it is super, super tasty. And it is super, super convenient. And it is pretty reasonable for what it is. But the best thing is my husband cooks it. And my friend Steph, who was in the vlog a few weeks ago that used to keep Storm here, her husband started cooking it now too. So it's just like win-win. You don't actually... Gin and tonic. It's not even pink gin actually, it's pink tonic. It's rhubarb tonic. But it's just fab, yes, because they take charge and they get all in control and they're like, yeah, I'll cook it. And I'm okay, I'll stay out the way. Win-win, win-win. And it's super tasty. Portion control. And yeah, just often the recipes are things that you just wouldn't think of cooking yourself. And yeah, I've raved about it loads recently. I'm gonna not rave about it anymore, but times like these, where you're trying to avoid going to a supermarket and the shelves are empty anyway, then it's just absolutely fab and I would highly recommend it. Anyway, gonna carry on editing whilst watching Ant and Dec. Must be so weird for them filming this without an audience. They're doing it live, but no audience. But I've just pressed pause. It's as good as ever. I love Ant and Dec.
Country is United Kingdom. Let's face it, we've got no choice. We're going nowhere. We've got nowhere.
What I can do is if I send it to you by WeTransfer.
Yeah, that'd be good because I could just put a snippet in this week's vlog, and then it will, and then I can put a link to direct people to wherever you've uploaded it to.
Yeah.
Does it come up as this picture?
I don't know.
Your light's a lot better than mine. Mine's a cheapie from Amazon. Yours is natural light.
Mine's the window like there.
Yeah.
I think
Our windows are tiny. But again, like we were saying earlier as well, businesses are going to need social media support more than ever now, aren't they? Good morning, guys. It's now Sunday morning and I am all made up, as you can see. Got makeup on. I've just been recording a call here. Got a light on and everything, getting all professional now. With Ashley from Mirror Me PR. They are who ran the Equestrian Vlogger Awards, which myself and Emily won back in October, I believe that was. But yeah, she said to me, would I do a Zoom call, which is very much like what I did with Olivia for the podcast the other night, via the laptop, to have a chat and just to spread a bit of positivity over social media. And obviously I agreed, and yeah, she's passed on her positivity to me because I've come off the call smiling like this, and I've passed on my positivity to her, and then she's going to share the call on her social media platforms, and then hopefully we pass on together some positivity to you guys. We talk all things. I tried not to cover too much the same as what I talked to Olivia about. We talked mainly about how I got into vlogging, and yeah, just a bit of background really. More background about vlogging as opposed to my whole life, which is what we covered with Olivia. I am now, seeing as it's bright blue sky and sunshine and the wind has dropped, gonna go and take my pony round the block just for a little mooch. Don't want to do anything hair-raising or scary. Don't want to risk it. But I have just had a message from my dad via Facebook saying that his landline isn't working and his mobile stopped working. So hence I was looking on Argos, trying to see if there's a SIM-free phone that I can get him and somehow get over to him, because my dad does have lung problems, so he is in high risk category, vulnerable. Oops, somebody's just sent me a message. That's probably him again. Yes, so I need him. He needs to have a phone. He needs to have a phone that's working. Oh, he's just replied. I've just sent him a thing that I've seen on Facebook saying, have you got the rescue pack that you can get from your doctors? Yes, but I don't need it at the moment because I'm not unwell. I know he's not unwell, but he is a worry because he suffers with his lungs. Oh, and Mummy's sent me a message. Right, I'm going to go and read my messages, ride my pony, and then I am going to end the vlog in a bit because I'm hoping somebody that I've encouraged, a fellow Instagrammer, to do their Dressage Riders online entry this weekend will have done their test and will be sending me a snippet that I can include here. You know how I said when I did mine last week, you just need to make yourself accountable for doing things. So if you've told somebody you're going to do it, and somebody puts pressure on you to send a video to them to include in their vlog, then they have to do it. But it's a good way of making people get out there and do things. So Emma, I'm hoping you're not going to let me down, and I'm going to be able to put a snippet of your test in here now.
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone. doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do.
I'm super proud of Emma for sending that through and submitting her Dressage Riders Online test. It's the first time she's done it as well, I believe, so super chuffed for her, and hoping that once the test sheets come back through, a few of us that have taken part can all collaborate in another vlog to talk through our test sheets stroke results. I'm now out on the buoy having a nice chilled mooch. If I'm honest, I've delayed riding because the wind was still quite windy this morning and I was feeling quite cautious. I don't like riding him when it's really windy. He does unnerve me a bit, but it's lovely now. We've still got a bit of blue sky and the wind has calmed right down. We've also been into Argos to get a desk because one, I could do with having a desk for doing normal stuff like this morning, the phone call with Ashley. Ideally I could have done with not being sat on the sofa. I could have done with being at the desk in front of the laptop. But also Rob said to me today, I don't know how much longer you're going to be able to come to work. I mean, as I was saying, we are a service as such because we're keeping all the ambulances and cars and doctors and nurses and, you know, on the road, the vehicles on the road. However, 95% of my job is purely internet and computer based, so he's thinking it might be best for me and my colleague to start work made all of our laptops able to be workable from home, and yeah, he's thinking it might be best if we only come in to pick the paperwork up or get it handed out to us and then process all the claims and everything from home for the foreseeable future. So I'll find out on Monday whether that is actually the case. Unfortunately, the desk that we picked up from Argos, only one of the two boxes that were meant to be there were there. So they only gave us one of the two boxes, and then they spent 20 minutes trying to find the second box and couldn't find it. So that sadly isn't going to be able to be sorted until Wednesday now because they've arranged for it to come via home delivery. But we've still moved what was in the way, what the Mac was previously on. Why are you gone spooky? Was a unit that you couldn't put your knees under or get comfortable. You could sit at it for like 15-20 minutes, but any longer than that and it just wasn't comfortable to be used as a desk or a computer that you could use for a long period of time because you just couldn't get comfy sat there. So by Wednesday, hopefully we'll have a little setup in our lounge that means that I can work from home from needed. I can sit at the actual computer and edit blogs and vlogs because, as I've said, I would quite like to learn to write a bit better because writing freaks me out. I can easily put together a video, but I can't easily write a blog. So that is my aim by the end of not March, because that's too soon, but by the end of April, we'll have some blogs posted because I want to challenge myself as I have challenged you guys of getting out and into vlogging. Anyway, I'm blabbing and my arm's aching. I will admit I've also been delaying ending this vlog because I really don't know what to say or how to end it. Just stay safe, and that's about all I can say. I just sending positive vibes. I hope the content has helped cheer you guys up. I will admit I wasn't sure what to vlog about, if to vlog at all, but I am going to try my best to continue to do so because I know that lots of you do enjoy watching it. So if you have got any suggestions of anything that you'd like to see or know more about, then please do comment in the comment section below. Please give this video a like if you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next week, and hopefully soon, triple word Tina, me and Emily will be reunited and we'll actually be able to make a vlog together. But at the moment, as we all know, she's come back from Thailand, so is self-isolating, and we're all pretty much going to be on lockdown for the foreseeable, I think. So stay safe, guys, and thanks for watching.
What you like to do, what you like to do, what you like to do.